Was Princess Diana's ring cursed? I was just thinking about it. Doesn't seem like things are going well for Kate, and they certainly didn't go well for Diana. So I thought we'd look into it today. It's all alleged for entertainment purposes only, so I can download snarky opinions. And if you love the royals, not the reading or channel for you. Bye-bye. All right, so Princess Diana. So I looked up because I had no idea about the ring. It said her iconic engagement ring is a 12-carat oval Ceylon sapphire, surrounded by 14 round diamonds set in white gold. The sapphire is a traditional royal blue. It's thought to have been mined in South Africa. And when Charles proposed to Diana in 1991, he purchased the ring for 28,000 pounds. Supposedly it's worth about 300 to 500,000 pounds. That's one of the stories. There was another story that, and I don't know, maybe, well, there's a jewelry box presented, or however they present it. They present the rings to Diana, and she picks out this ring. Does Chuck have to pay mommy to let Diana wear the ring? I don't know, maybe. But the ring was not a custom design for the royal. So apparently that's a whole other thing I had no idea about. And someone please remind me in the comments, please do a reading on custom royal jewelry making and what goes into that. Because I'm thinking there might be some other stuff. Get my drift. Anyhow, so this ring was not custom made. This just happened to be just some ring they picked up along the way, I guess. It was inspired, however, by a sapphire brooch given by Prince Albert in a can to Queen Victoria. Okay, so let's start first with, what's the real history of this ring? Because I can't find a lot on it. I don't know that I'd trust whatever I would find on it. Princess Diana's sapphire ring. Where did this ring come from? Princess Diana sapphire ring. Where did this ring come from? This deck, I know, it's like a gothic. It doesn't have an official name. And if you want to find out what it is, go to my website, AlyciaWicker.com, goes bottom deck recommendations. There's a bunch of cards that I use that are on that page. It'll take you to a link to an Etsy shop. Last time I checked, and this is June 13th, 2024, it was out of stock. Okay, we have the World, the Seven of Wands, we have the King of Wands, Five of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords. We're already getting some BS stories. Okay, let me pull these on up. Moving on up. GG. Okay, so whatever stupid story they want to tell about it, I'm not buying it. If you want to buy it, go ahead. Wish I had a bridge, I'd sell it to you, but it's in Arizona. All right. Or oceanfront property, Mike's. I don't have a bridge. I don't have any oceanfront property in Arizona either. Okay. This piece, whatever story, this is BS. Knight of Wands, BS. This is a whole story, strategic story. We're saying that the sapphire diamond was inspired by Prince Albert's brooch that he gave to Victoria. Bah, that's wrong. Bullshit. It's a story. There's something to this, though. There is something to this. You know what? Mildred, come on out, because there's something about, I don't know between, what stage this is, that there's something put onto this ring. I'm not taking that guy. I'm not. Go back in there. Beep, boop. Boop, boop. I'm going to get cards on this center middle row here. There's that star card again. Harp. Okay, so this story that they've said about the ring, it's all about love and romance, undying love, Albert and Victoria, a love for the lifetime or the ages or whatever bullshit. permanently cursed. This piece was permanently cursed. It's a permanent bad object. It's like them having a haunted doll in their house and passing it on to the kids. It's a self-sabotage ring. Interesting. There's something about here. It's almost like, it's okay, so it's not just self-sabotage, but there's self-sabotage in there. Like you're just going to keep digging your own hole. You're just going to keep digging your own hole. So in a way, you can dig your own hole. It doesn't mean you don't have enemies, but enemies can take advantage of you while you're digging your own hole. Digging your own hole, self-sabotage ring. Definitely, okay. Should she had to have, say, given the ring to the royal jewelers to fix something, clean something, I don't know, lock it up at night or whatever the case is, at points when this ring was out of her hand, additional rituals were done to the ring. Allegedly, in my opinion. This, oh, there's a snake on the star. This was to block, an attempt to block whatever magic, power, whatever that Diana had on her own. Yep, you're not allowed to be doing that stuff. No, you are not. Okay. So, this is a story we told in the world about Albert and Victoria, and that this ring was inspired by their endless love. Vomit. Okay. This ring, permanently problem child. And beyond that, it's a permanent problem child ring, that the stones and the metal and all of that has been alchemized and to be like a terrible thing, haunted item. I don't know why I keep coming back to haunted item, but that's the best way I'm getting it here. So that the person who wears it is always, you know, never going to succeed. Never going to have the luck they want. This is, you're digging your own hole. King of Wands would be you don't go against the family. With the Ten of Cups, you don't go against the family. So it's definitely a ring to keep you down and not to your power. Like your power is blocked by us reptiles. Your power will always be blocked. So that's in there. So at some point, the ring's out of her possession, even though it's like perma-cursed over here. There's also the, as long as you're wearing this ring, we will block your power. That's weird. There's something else that they... Okay, so after this ring is taken to the royal jewelers to clean, do whatever with it, there's something where this feels very, I know, bonkers. MK Ultra, somehow mind games are being able, I don't know if they are, you know, how they would do it. I don't know. You know how you can program a crystal? If you didn't know that, you can. Usually it's quartz, but my belief, you can program most crystals. It's almost this idea that they wanted to make sure that that crystal in that ring would help to facilitate self-doubt and negative self-talk, to mess with her mind, to think maybe she's crazy, for herself to think that, think she's losing her marbles, all of it. They're putting that into the rocks, the sapphire, perhaps a diamond as well, but what? Okay, so this is a BS story. So then how? Now everybody says, oh, Diana just picked that ring right out. Like there was other rings, royal jewels she could have picked. She could have had I don't know, ruby, a sapphire, a diamond, a whatever. She could have had all these other choices. She didn't. She got a sapphire. One that's not even royal. One that could be copied. And if the royals were so... You know, they always wanted to have, like, you can't copy our jewelry. Why would you even put that in there as an offer? How does Diana select, choose this sapphire? Many a story is told to Diana about the other rings that perhaps she had been interested in. Many a story was told to her about those. Well, just saying, like, oh, this ring here, this tiger eye. Can you imagine if they had a tiger eye wedding ring? That'd been terrible. I mean, I like tiger eye, but I don't think I want it as my ring. So that tiger eye, that was, no, you don't want that one. Let me tell you the story about it. Oh, you're looking at this one here? Oh, yeah, that one? Wouldn't pick that one. A lot of bad luck with Princess so-and-so. Terrible things that happen to her. Oh, you're looking at this one? Oh, Gosh, that's another bad one. Oh, this one? Oh, you know, it's not royal, but this is a symbol of endless love, or however they worded it. This is a symbol of endless love. All these other rings you might be looking at, bad news bears. You don't want them. Let me tell you about all these stories. Bad, 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 bad. You don't want any of those. Okay, this is getting like to be weird. You know what? That's the one you need. Perfect. Pick that one. We like that one the best for you. It brings out the blue in your eyes. I'm sure the evil giggling was for later. And then we moved forward. Got it. All right. So we're looking and we know that we've given her the most terrible ring ever. We've done a good job because we're telling stories, bringing her into all the family lore, behind the scenes stories, you know. You don't want these rings. Whew, no way. You want, great deal. It'll bring out the blue in your eyes. Okay. So, Diana picks the ring. Before Diana goes out, so she picks the ring. Does she get to walk out with the ring? And she's like, oh, yes. Does she get to walk out with the ring? Or they're like, okay, my lady, we need to go tune it up for your ring size, right? So it's not flopping around and about. Let's see what happens. So Diana picks the ring. Then where do we go? Is it down to Ritual Town at the Tower of London? Perhaps. What happens to the ring? Diana says yes, and then the ring does what? Ten of Wands. It goes to Debauchery Town. Oh, yes. Let's get more fries with that, because this is, once a Tower card comes up, I mean, I just can't stop. Definitely doing a ritual with this shit, and I don't know if they're like, bring, we need to have an emergency El Diablo meeting down here in the dungeon, paging all members down to the dungeon for a satanic meeting. Yeah. Oh, this is bringing in Queenie's here, Crypt Keeper Phillips here. That I'm not even sure. That might be Camilla there. But oh yes, they are. So they're down in the dungeon or wherever they're doing this nonsense. They're all there summoning their El Diablo energy. They're pulling it on out. They're essentially the cursed, haunted ring stone, whatever. They're pulling that energy, like activation. Okay, activations. Like, demon powers turned on, like they're demonic Power Rangers down there, okay? They're reactivating the ring, and it's bad juju. Evil vibes. All right, what else can we know about this? Because we got Queenie down there, and I think we got the Rottweiler. I apologize, Rottweilers of the world. We got Roof Camilla there. Okay, there's the boot. They hoofed it down to that dungeon. Burp, burp, pigeon you down to the dungeon. All right, they're making off. Oh, geez, good Lord, they offered up a baby Nino. Oh, good Lord. This was a damn full-on thing. This was not just one of their in-and-out type hits. Allegedly for entertainment purposes, but here you go. Here's a Nino. Oh, Queenie the Rat. Eternal life. Okay, so it's like a dual. I don't know. I haven't been to one of these damn things, but it would be like, yeah, let's activate the energies of that ring. Oh, and then we're also going to, pray for our continued powers. Do our terrible things. What the F? Within this ring, I'm convinced that's Camilla, Queen of Wands here. Within this ring, we're also petitioning, that's how I'm going to say it, we're petitioning for Camilla to ascend as the next Queen Consort. Queen. That's also written into the shit we're doing with this ring. Oh my gosh. And now we're, if they didn't have a voodoo doll of Diana, they made one. They did something. There's some type of like effigy or something of her that they're like using for other things. But now it's like, all right, now let's drink to a quick pregnancy to secure the future. Blah. Okay, so now this makes more sense. You got the tower over Camilla and the justice. Legally, one day you will be taking her place. That's sealed into that ritual with that ring. Securing the future, the Two of Wands with the fish, but we want to make sure Diana never fully steps into her power. We can't be having that. So anytime seems like she might be feeling herself or seeming to get back into power, no, we're just going to get our doll out and beep, beep. Yeah. All right. This is, again, Queenie. She's doing it with the ritual to also seal that they continue their power and their reign against their enemies, and continue to sit on fat stacks of gold, silver, baubles, bangles, land, whatever. Okay. And yeah, this is, I don't know, maybe the Vatican came over and brought a little Nino. They might not even had to. It's debauchery, though. The Five of Coins here, Ace of Cups, or some type of thing they're doing with the Nino. Yeah, okay. This reading just did not go where I thought. So, okay. Terrible things done to this ring. Now, that ring goes back into the box. The jewelry box, right? Then it gets given to Catherine. Now, she's not going to be... Now this is essentially, it's iconic, right? It's an iconic ring, and the ring is given to Catherine. I think it was given to Harry first, but Harry said, nah, Big Willie, you take that ring. When the ring is given to Catherine, what's going on with it? Is it cleared? Is it blessed, cleansed? I would guess not, but what happens to the ring before it is presented to Catherine? You know, those wily royal jewelers. What are they doing with it? Oh, she's deemed to be our next star. Seven of Swords. Again, it's not cleansed, it's not blessed, it's not any of that. That's not happening to this ring. It's almost a reactivation. Kind of like, knock, knock. Wake it on up. Wakey, wakey. You got satanic things to do. Yeah, it is not cleansed. It is not blessed. The same terrible stuff coming with it from the last time. But it's almost like the intentions reset for the new wearer. So there's reactivation. There is interesting. Chuck and Queenie are here at this one. This whole ritual that's done with this is not as a big as this is. It's kind of a, hey, can you come into the kitchen for a quick meeting? You know, or whatever people at like jobs would say, like, come in for a quick stand up or whatever. There we go again. We have to it's not a blessing, but perhaps they would say it. But we got to wakey this for our new star. We have to wake it back up. Oh. They would tell her, if she cared, that they had it blessed by a priest, or the Pope came down and blessed it, or gave it a kiss. It doesn't matter, because it'd be like, you know, getting it kissed by El Diablo himself. They might have said, we severed any type of bad energies associated with the ring, in case you had any doubts. Oh, there's a snake ready. It's imbibed. It's a poison ring. Permanently poisoned stump. Nope. Haunted. The same instructions it was given before, they still hold true. No change in intention. We will block you in your magic. This is Chuck here, now taking over the throne from Queenie. We will now block her. I'm taking that from you, Queenie. Mummy. I'm taking that from you. I'm in charge of blocking her magic now in front of the world. Got it. And we made sure that we all came together to make sure that she could not outshine us or have more power or more self-importance or self-esteem or any of that stuff. We all did. This is a quicker ritual, though. We didn't have to go into the full paging everyone down to the dungeon. Okay. Great. So then we got to ask about Big Willie. No, don't call him Big Willie. I love his big egghead. He's so beautiful. He gives Mr. Clean a run for his money. All right, so did Big Willie know about the curse on this ring? Page of Cups. Three of Cups in the past. King of Coins. There's your big old ace right there in the middle. Sure did. Sure did. Justice. Yes, please. Let's repeat the same thing again. Please. He's aware. Demon. Why did Harry say he didn't want it? Did Harry not know about the ring? Why did Harry say, of course, William, you can have it? I mean, it doesn't seem like they really get along too well. At that time, maybe they did, but why did William say, you go ahead and take the ring, Big Willie style? You get married with it. He knew about it. Oh, Harry did know that ring was cursed. Harry knew that thing was cursed. He said, hell no. I'm not, nope, I know about that, and I'm not giving it to my chick. He knew it was a cursed ring. He knew it. He knew that they gave his mom, Queen of Cups is Princess Diana card for me. He knew. Okay, well, that's why he didn't want it. No, go ahead, mate. Was he concerned that they were going to give this ring to Catherine? He knew what was up with it. Harry, were you concerned they're going to give that ring to Catherine? I thought he liked Catherine. Harry, Harry, Harry. You big dumb ginger. He was concerned. He was concerned about her future. This idea is coming across of he was concerned about our future, and this was not going to work out well for Catherine, that this was going to essentially, whatever good blessings, fortune she had had in her life, everything was going to be turned upside down with this ring. So yes, he was aware, and he was concerned for Catherine moving forward, because we have the heartbreak card here. Let's pull out some Mildred Payne on this. 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups. He knew about the secrets associated with the ring. He knew about the carefully crafted rituals that go on with the ring. It's almost like there was no way for her to get out of it. It's almost like this was Mom's ring, and this is more about public's. It's almost like the public was buying into the story that Diana bought into with Albert and Victoria's love story of the ring. Now it's like, oh, but William needs to give his mom's ring to Catherine. And it's almost like this is now a permanent part of the fabric of the story of the royals, and she couldn't have had another ring. It was never to have happened. Okay. And so it's just, I think there's an idea that Harry might have told William something like, you're not really going to give her that ring, are you? Like, I don't want it. And he's like, of course I can. Of course I am. And I will. I am the king. Shut up, Harry, you dummy. There's some idea there. All right, let's continue, though, with the cards, because I want to get up here to the hopes. Hope. 9 of Swords. External influence. Page of Coins. That's already a part of the... in the past, Diana had it, so it's already a part of the story. Okay, and the fear he had... coming up with some tough decisions moving forward in her life. Internal influence. Okay, so at some point Harry's trying to tell himself, maybe that's just a, maybe it's not a curse ring. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a story I've thought in my head. Maybe this stuff's not all real. Challenge. I want to get more on this one. 7 of Swords. Sneaky snacker. He knows the games they play. What is he going to do? He can voice his opinion, his concern, and whatever. Let's get the fears here with the 9 of Swords. He has a lot of anger or anxiety and worry and whatever about this. There's a fear they're going to put Catherine in the ground too. And it would be the royals behind it. And they would have blood on their hands. Okay, he had the same fear for Catherine. Well, apparently William didn't give 2 shits, or maybe it's intentional. You know. Anyhow, join me in the Moon Moth Manor, AlyciaWicker.com. Get access to readings like these ahead of time. Other ones I don't share on Tube of the U. And you can become a member. Join down below. And until next time, stay away from the royals. And if they ever paid you to the dungeon, don't go. All right. I'll see you next time. Adios.